Dad Miranda, and I am going to do a real quick setup for you because a lot of people are setting up their EVO 2 incorrectly, specifically with the controller. Make sure you, first thing, just make sure you bring both antenna to the lower position. This is the front facing position. It's free of your phone, and you'll have no obstructions. You'll be able to get the correct angle when flying. As you can see, I'll be flying this direction over here. I'm going to be taking the EVO 2 up to the waterfall today. Do a little bit of fun photography, some fun video, and let's go ahead and have some fun today. But set up your antennas correctly. That's probably one of the biggest problems that people are having. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and power up the EVO. There we go. So it looks like we have a good takeoff. Let's go ahead and get it in your picture. We're in GPS mode. Got to get it out of my way. There we go. It's staying out of my way, so let me get it ahead here. Get it in front of us here. There we go. Its sensors are saying, hey, don't come backwards. All right, here we go. So let's have a great flight. I'm going to go ahead and turn this way so you can see me. Yeah, let's go this way. All right, so here we go. Dad Random, EVO 2 at the waterfall. Let's probably film that.
Start recording.
All right, there we go. In just a second, I'm going to switch it into a cinematic mode. And it's nice, I got green trees at this point, so it's going to be super helpful to be able to see the canopy I'm flying over. But wow, the water is up so high. The area that I'm standing on right now is, you can actually see the water level coming up. So I'm probably, I don't know, 10 feet away from the water that's creeping up, that's coming and flooding this area. Let's go ahead and make sure we get good altitude. There we go. And I want to take the EVO. I want to take the EVO right to the front of the waterfall, like I've done in the past, and catch those first drops. And then we're going to switch it over to a more cinematic flying mode. Alright, I think we should probably start it right about here. Let's go ahead and get my manual flight. I'm going to go to, let's see, precision flight. There we go. Alright, so here we go. Precision flight. But looks like the lighting is really nice. The histogram is picking up a really good pattern. And we're not quite catching the waterfall today with the perfect light, but we're going to get some really interesting darks and lights, which is actually a good test for this camera. Let's go ahead and drop that down a little bit. And I'm going to be doing a lot of holding shots. I think one of the first things I need to do, I'm going to stop my photography here. I'm going to switch myself over. Just make sure I'm, let's see here. This is the one nice thing I can do. I can, PR form, 4K 60. All right, just making sure. All right, I want to make sure I'm recording at 4K 60 this morning. That's okay, we'll get that cut. I also, this morning, I also want to play a little bit with the I want to play a little bit with the zoom. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and drop that down. A little bit of altitude. So I'm trying to catch these different angles of this drop right here. And what's really nice is I've got 12 sensors that are helping make sure that this goes good. Oh wow, look at that. Let's get that histogram out of my face right there. Oops. Oh, I can't move it. I didn't know that. Go ahead and drop the camera down. Remember, everything needs to be slow and precise. I'm really close. I'm less than 1,000 feet away from my target. You can see off to the left, I've got some pretty decent light hitting that, and I'm definitely going to have changing lighting conditions. Get that to rotate down. Get that drop. There we go. And we're going to take our time. We're going to just slowly work our way up to there. Look at that water just coming down. Let it take its time. Revealing that shot. And I'm going to start moving forward in just a second. Now I'm going to work my way over to the left-hand side there. So I'm going to move my way up. Take this angle over here. We'll go see if we can pick up this small drop over here. In the shot there. What I haven't done yet, and what I probably should do on my way back, is do a little bit of intelligent photo. Just gonna take some shots. And what I'll probably do is try to take some photos at the end. Wow, you can really hear that waterfall just pouring down this morning. Go ahead and go up the main drop. I don't see any people on there yet this morning. It's probably a little too early for them. So this is precision flight mode. Now the top of the falls is lighting up nice because of the position of the sun right now, so I'm gonna concentrate my efforts on that part right there, because that's probably going to be my money this morning, with the exception of that lower falls, which is also pretty amazing. Look at that go. So this will be a nice 4K 60 video. Oh man. Yep, she's saying, hey, you're really close. And I like that. I like the fact that I've got those sensors guiding me. Look at that. It's saying I'm 31 feet to the left. So that's pretty safe. Moving forward still. Try to do a forward rotation and drop the gimbal. Got water pouring down. Come up and give you a little reveal of the reservoir, which isn't glassy like the last time I was here. Alright, this is where I've got to get down a little bit. And what I want to do is I want to get where the sensors will tell me, hey, that's a little bit too close. I want to get right down into that water where you can see it right about there. And just work my way along. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to lose some signal, so I'm going to have to bring it up, because I can only get away with so much of this. So I got to bring it up so I don't lose my signal. Now, this is where I'm going to do my pull away shot. I'm going to get my angle. So I'm going to come back and do a slow pull away. Now, this is slow to me. This is where we will reveal our location. Wow, what a glorious picture this morning. Just no worries, no hurries, you know. No worries, no hurries. Let's get a little more altitude as we come back. I'd like to get some close-ups of some of the new areas that I haven't revealed. Let's go ahead and get me some altitude, and let's get this shot out. And there we go. And let's still continue to rise. And there's our morning. There's our morning rise of the falls. There we go. That is pretty. Awesome. Let it just hold right there. Now I'm going to come up and I'm going to do a real quick shot of the entire reservoir, since I've got really good altitude. Then I'm going to go down and I'm going to finish off on that drop down there and get some photographs of the drop. Look at that. That is just beautiful this morning. Just let it basically sit on that subject for a second. Set to center right there. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to go back. Now I've got to venture back down, so this is where you might want to get your precision flight. Get that okay. We'll go to manual flight, and I want to go down. Take my time. I'm gonna go right over there. I'm gonna get right in front of that waterfall right there. And this is where I want to do some photography. Get it right where we want it to. We've got plenty of time, plenty of space. There we go. Bring it down. Let's see. I don't want to bring it down too much. Let's get where we can get that angle of both those drops. There we go. So this is where I want to hit some photos. Right about there. So I'm going to turn off the filming for just a second.
Stop recording.
Switch the camera on here. Use some of that. Let's do some 3x digital zoom. Pull back a little bit. Let's just get let's see if I can get the water. That's just too small. Let's go back out. Take a picture of that. Let's just keep that going there. We're going there, we're good there, white balance. I'm just double checking here. Let's do a hyperlight. No, that's not it. That's not what I want. Just checking some of these modes out on. Let's do auto exposure. There we go. Go up a little bit. Go back a little bit. See if I can get another photo. Just snapping some shots. These are some auto exposure, like bracketed photos. All right. And then let's see if I can go down and see if I can get a little bit over, get this angle over here. Just trying to adjust my angles a little bit to see if I can crab over just a hair. See if I can catch that. Then we'll finish with some video. Yeah, right about like that. What that looks like. Got a lot of shadows in that. See if I can get something down in that. See if I can catch that in there. See what that one turns out to be. Oh, let's get that right about there. Remember, we're not paying for film today. All right, let's get our video going again.
Start recording.
It's kind of a good place to start it, right there. All right. Let's see. I got 13 minutes left. Let's get back to our precision flight. Let's take a different angle of attack. Changing the angle a little bit, we'll come up this side right over here. Look at a little bit different angle here. Follow some of these drops over here. Maybe this one over here, and we'll come home. It says I got 11 minutes, so we're pretty much trying to use every ounce of film I got. And that's it. That's it, guys. It says I'm 46 feet. All right, I'm gonna take her home now. All right, guys. Let's go click that off. Let's go back to manual. Time to, if I do have a shot, I'm gonna take it on the way home. I'm probably not this way. This is into the sun. This is kind of an interesting angle. Turn that down right there. Take some pictures on my way home. Maybe looking down. Down off the waterfall. Kind of dark down there, isn't it? That's okay. We don't mind dark, we just don't really want super light. Alright. Get down in there. Coming home. Get some of those shots down below the canyon. Water spilling into there. Alright, let's take her home. Okay. And what's really nice about this site is coming home is a short flight. There I am right down there. Perfect. Perfect. Nobody's messing with me today. Alright, I can come in and hopefully stay out of the trees. Look at that. Look at the water, how close it is to me. Told you it was getting there. Look at that. It's just creeping up on me. That water down there. It's saying, good morning. I'm gonna flood you out. If the dam breaks, I'm screwed. Alright. Say goodbye to the drone. Let's bring it down into our picture. There we go. She's dusting us off here. Let's go ahead and sensors are saying, that's just saying you're yeah, let's go this way. Oh, and bring it on. Alright. Perfect flight, guys. Perfect. Perfect. Remember, antennas down, guys. Antennas to the lower position, please. Alright, antennas down. Alright. For Dad Random and the EVO 2, defeating the waterfall this morning, taking glorious video. You'll see that. I'll chop it up for you later and